Alright, hello, thank you for tuning in. Today we'll be giving each other Pokemon descriptions. Leave out the names, and the other person has to draw the design of how they think the creature would look like. We'll do this with all the boys here today, and at the end we'll be revealing which Pokemon it was and comparing our version to the real version. Right, so the descriptions.
Wait, no, we need to introduce the boys.
Oh, the
For
boys.
the boys.
Number 1 boy, it's me, Nyah. Number 2 boy.
Who's number 2?
I'm number 2, baby. It's Bobby. Good to
I'm
see
the less
you.
one. I'm the less boy. I have the least rights. It's your boy, Aidan.
You have no rights. They have been taken.
Welcome,
do not.
boys. Now, I think number 1 boy will go first. Number 1 boy is me, and I'll give Bobby number 2 boy.
Oh. Wait, should I write it down?
I'll send it. I'll send it.
Okay, you'll
don't
say.
worry.
Okay.
Ah, that's fine. All right.
This Pokemon has a body with the hardness of steel. It's not easily phased of any sort of attack. This Pokemon flaps its wings to regulate body temperature.
Okay, yeah, I know. I see what you mean now with, oh, you're gonna draw the wrong Pokemon. Fuck.
This isn't my Pokemon, so I'm not going to.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well,
Oh my god.
next, number 2 boy.
I'll be number 2 boy. So this one's for number 3 boy, Aidan.
I'm going to die.
Okay, here goes. It shares a generations-long feud with Zangoose. The scars on its body are evidence of vicious battles. This Pokemon attacks using its sword-edged tail.
Huh? I thought I knew which one it was, and then I heard sword. I was like, what the fuck?
That can be a lot of them.
It's
commit crimes on
it's
purpose.
not a sword. It's a sword-edged tail.
It doesn't help at all. We're going to be fine.
Sword
It's
tail. I
going
was
to be
like, what
fine.
the
It's going
fuck?
to be fine.
I told you
Don't
it's
worry,
it's
all
a
right.
it's a doozy one. Maybe if you want, I can change.
No, it's fine. I'm going to, I'll manage. Alright, so it's my turn now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's alright, so it's me. Number 3, bitch boy. I will give the number 1 boy the description. Alright, here we go. My description for you. The extension and contraction of its muscles generates electricity. It glows when in trouble.
The fuck?
Oh, this is
Oh my god. This is gonna be so tough.
Wait, I see like a muscle man in front of me, but I don't think that's it.
Oh wait, I think I know which one it
Guess you'll
is.
perish.
Aidan, I think I know which one it is. Ooh, that's a hard one.
It's going to be
Even
fun.
if you knew which one it was, it's still gonna be difficult.
This is going to be something.
This is gonna be a disaster.
Alright, so shall we send like our description in the chat as well so we can read it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Alright.
now what's gonna happen is everybody has their description. So now we're gonna have to draw it, and everybody will just go on their own terms and draw it. Like maybe take an hour or 2. Then it'll be converted into a speed paint of 2 minutes, and we'll have some commentary over it as the big reveal of what everybody drew. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Going to be an issue. I'm going to alright, I'm going to draw this, make it like as worst as I can possibly make it, and then I'm going to drop out of college.
I'm so sorry. You're totally gonna draw the wrong Pokemon because it's really it's like
This is I mean, to be fair, we are all suffering. We all don't know. Like
I mean, I can give a hint like that it's actually a pretty like well-known character.
Can I first?
Yeah, plot twist. We are all going to draw Pikachu, but
It's only Pikachu.
all right. So should we log off the boys and draw, and then immediately stop art forever and ever? I have opened Photoshop. I am ready to rock and embarrass myself in front of a lot of people.
Don't forget to record your screen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh fuck, you're right. Should we have the call as well so we have more like room, or are we just going to scream at each other while we are drawing?
Yeah,
would.
scream
We
at
can
each
stay
other.
in the call. Turn off the OBS. So we'll see. We'll be back in like a second actually, because editing skills. But
Unless
first, it's
I
gonna be a
just,
few
like,
hours.
not edit at all, and you all have to suffer with us. That would be
We'll take you along with me.
if I go down, you're all coming down.
Yeah. To remind you guys, my prompt was the extension and contraction of its muscles generates electricity. It glows when in trouble. Here you go. Here's the speed paint.
Okay, let's count down, boys.
Come down. Alright.
3, 2, 1.
1.
When
Alright.
I started, I couldn't stop focusing on muscles. So I kept drawing strong men. I went to maybe more different body shapes. I could not figure out what kind of Pokemon it was. I've never heard something like that in my life. Here I'm just playing around with silhouettes and just
6 legs. I
Oh,
see.
the little guy's so cute, though.
thank
It's
you.
Santero.
And sadly, I'm gonna be focusing on the muscle man.
It's what he
Because I
deserves.
don't know. All the information I had was muscles and electricity. And also glowing. So I was like, you know those statues of bulls where they're made of bronze and when you rub them they become a
Oh,
little
that's a-
lighter. That's where I focused on.
Oh, that's really neat.
That's really cool, yeah. Oh,
Thank
shucks.
you.
no,
Mine is terrible. Oh no. Oh, what have I done?
I didn't do what you did at all. Oh, that's really cool. I really like that idea. That's like really original.
Thank you so
It actually reminds me of the Pokemon I thought it was.
Which one did you think it was?
I thought it was Golurk. And it kind of looks like him. You really went with the vibe.
Golurk is.
Wow.
Wait,
I was
it's like the Roboman.
halfway whilst doing this, I was starting to realize it could have been a dog-like Pokemon, and I was like, oh.
You sent it to me like, oh, I think I messed up. I just didn't give
think-
you an answer at all. I just saw it and I like deleted it from my
Yeah.
mind. So I mean, if you're done, I can
Saving it
tell you
for-
what it was.
Hold on. Okay, let's see the finished results real quick, and then we'll
Oh,
reveal-
enlargement.
Yeah. So I actually got bored. So I started
Oh, a
drawing a
smaller
first
man.
evolution.
Oh, it's what he deserves. Yes.
He's got a son. Never talk to him nor his son ever again. Period.
What a little man.
He's a
I
little
just
baby. When
I
I
got-
looked up Bull Baby, I got a lot of odd pictures.
Oh,
Oh.
I can't imagine.
it's the furries.
I like how the small one looks like one of those erasers that you can dismantle.
Oh yeah, he does. That was it.
Oh,
What
right.
was it? Which Pokemon?
Oh, you're going to get very upset with me. Because you were right. It was the Luxray line. It was Shanks.
Oh, no way!
No! I
It was Shanks.
It was
Oh,
how predictable, Jesus Christ.
I actually was going to do Houndoom, and then you guys mentioned, oh, we're going with Pokemon.com, and that one is too specific. Like a lot of the descriptions in Pokemon.com have like the name of that Pokemon in their bio, and it's like, all right, well,
Yeah.
Houndoom drops off now, and Shinx was the first Pokemon I scrolled past that didn't mention it being Shinx.
Oh,
and I was like, all right,
I just removed the
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, me
Oh.
too.
I just sent the
I-
thing and just removed the name.
Yeah, just.
I am not the smartest man.
No, you're
Aidan,
not.
darling, you're a bit dumb.
That's
No, the-
okay. We support
The
you.
point is that you don't fucking dunk on me. But alright, so I choose that one as well because I think the description can very well fit like more electric type. Like it could also have been Pikachu or Pachirisu or like any electric type. I was like, oh, that's confusing enough. That's like I do really like what you ended up with though. I like the bull
Yeah.
idea. I think that's really neat.
It's very far away from
It
Shinx,
really
though.
is.
So that's
It's
kind of
so
funny.
wrong.
I mean, the baby one is kind of like it's cute. It's small. It has big circles, not
I
as
just-
ears, but they are
I
there.
just couldn't stop thinking about muscles. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Out
Shinx
of
isn't muscular. What the fuck?
Out of context, it's the sentence "I couldn't stop thinking about muscles" is very confusing. But no, it's because I mean, especially in the games where they come from, it's mentioned that like when a Shinx gets spooked, they contract their muscles and then they flash, which is why their ears had those big yellow patches.
Wow.
Those flash and those if you go to Luxio and Luxray, they also mention like, oh, they glow. That's to spook. So
I do remember that. I see. I only realized it halfway through that it wasn't a bull, and because I was like, I've never seen an electric type that was this strong and buff.
yeah, it's very confusing, but at least it was a fun project, and because it's something very
was.
different.
Yeah.
I think the idea was really neat. I liked it a lot.
Alright, so
Alright,
boy
so
number 2.
boy number two, enter
Let's
the
go.
scene.
Spoilers, no.
Oh no,
Oh, sure.
another
spoilers.
countdown. Fuck, I didn't think about that one as well. Alright, countdown again, I guess.
3, 2, 1. Let's go. So first of all, I wanted to draw like sort of a Skarmory-esque thing, so like with a sharp head. But I'm like, no, it looks. I want to do it more like Bastiodon, I think it's called.
Oh yeah.
That Pokemon, like very
Yes.
knighty, but like because he had a strong body, so I wanted to give him a shield on the front of his body, so now he kind of looks like a penguin. But then I erased that
Oh,
because
it
it was
kinda-
kind of ugly. But I added like the
It kinda has, like,
enforced feet and armor on the front. But there's also smoke coming from his body because it's preheated from the inside. Because like
Okay,
he has to
wow.
cool down with his wings, so he's kind of smoky, you know.
Yeah.
the wings kind of look like Gigantamax Corviknight.
Yeah, I knew you guys
Yeah.
would see that.
Yeah, for sure. I actually
That's
see.
neat.
Do you know the Pokemon Naxu?
Yeah.
It
It
kinda
kind of
looks like
it
that.
does look like him. Oh my god. But I wanted
Does.
yeah, I wanted to give him like sort of holes in his wings. I don't know why. I thought it would be more aerodynamic or something.
I think that's quite the opposite of what
I
they
just think
have.
I just think they're neat.
I just,
I just think they're neat.
I don't
It's
know.
really.
I,
Sorry, go on.
I wanted to give him like like he's gonna have a blue cool body, but then the armor and the fire is kind of very reddish and warm to have that
Okay.
contrast because design.
Yes, King. It's really annoying how the smoke is off of the. How you have so much room on the right there, but you're just not using it.
I kind of just
Oh,
went on with it, but yeah, just ignored all the empty space.
Oh, you're going to kill me as well for this then, because I also didn't do.
And then some
Oh
sort,
my
yeah.
God.
So the armor aspect on the front on the face kind of just left, and now it just looks wonky. But you know, I tried.
Do you have any idea of what Pokemon it might be?
No,
A theory?
no.
No?
Wait, I'm just gonna send the final image so you guys can look at it.
Oh yeah, I should also do that.
Yeah, I also have mine. Hold on.
Okay, here it goes. So yeah, oh yeah,
there
and
they
you
are,
can
there
see
they
like
are.
I wanted to keep the knight. It kind of just mixed with knight and steampunkish, because I tried to bring it back with like the end of the wings looking like a cloak, and on the back like the feathers on his head kind of look like Lord Farquaad.
Yeah,
say
I was
that a
about
lot.
to say. I was gonna say it looks like homie's balding, but
It looks like, you know, those really rich middle-aged people who
Yeah.
have like the very flat
Yeah,
okay, you're gonna
hairstyles.
get.
it
He
but,
looks like he would offer me a cup of tea
but at the
just because I
yeah.
saved his daughter.
he would, but at the beginning of the design process, it kind of looked like a bike helmet because I wanted to have the smoke coming from the head, but I immediately dropped that because it looks so fucking dumb.
Right, you're gonna get real mad.
Who is it?
Your Pokemon was Caesar.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
The profanity.
Oh no, I hate that. You can't even see that the bugger has wings. Like I completely forgot.
You were kept talking about. I saw that they were talking about wings in the description. I'm like, oh come on, he does
He doesn't
doesn't
use
even
his
fly.
wings. No.
He doesn't-
I mean, he flows like he's made of steel. He's going to float like 1 fucking centimeter in the air, and then he's going to drop that.
I mean-
To be complete, I got it, but
Due to
that's like
all-
pure coincidence. Because I'm going to be honest, if I think about Scissor, I do not think about his wings. I think about his giant like
Yeah.
lobster screaming
Yeah.
hands.
Okay, but can
Yeah.
I just say I got the like sort of head spikes right and the color.
You
Yeah,
did.
that's
Good
true.
for
That
your
is true.
winning.
Oh, you're going
Right.
to like now. I feel really like odd. I feel like an odd one now because I actually like did draw a Pokemon. I think I was supposed to draw. Or, like I made mine more like a regional variant. So now I
We'll
feel like the
see.
odd one
Okay.
out.
I think
But,
you, I
alright.
think you actually guessed it right. So we'll
Here
see.
we go.
We'll see.
All right.
Oh.
All right. 3,
3.
2, 1. Let's go. All right. So I always like really roughly sketch in red because I'm a maniac. Then I go over it with blue because I cannot see otherwise. So I immediately was like, oh, that's the Viper, right? So oh, mine's going really fast. Never mind that. So I like a main issue because I kind of had the idea of the Viper, but I also wanted to make it a bit more different because you all were doing that, and I was like, all right, so scars. How the hell do I incorporate scars? So I just made like those more, yeah, those kind of stripes because they look Pokemon enough to not be actual wounds, but stripe enough. Like I think Viper actually has spikes himself as well.
Not
So I was the one I didn't need line art. I had like a lot of issues with the tail because it specifically states, besides the scars, that it has a blade-like tail, and I was like, oh my god, how the hell do I draw this? I have no idea.
just like a
I
butt
did
sword.
not.
So I just did that. I like the connection to the body and the tail. I kind of made it, tried to make it like bandages because the description mentions like, oh, they're covered in scars, and I'm like, oh, it must be like kind of proud of them. So I want to give him a very smug expression as well. I just imagined them being very smug about the more scars they have, the better they are. Oh yeah, I had that, but I didn't like that, so I deleted that. I kind of tried to keep the colors with what I think the Viper actually has, but I could not make sure. I know he's like a dark purple color, so I kept that and like the red and yellow because I just think they're neat. So gold, I had a lot of issues trying to figure out where I wanted each color because I was like, all right, I want the gold for the spikes, but then I was like, all right, then there's no more. That's the yellow on the underside, so I had to switch with red. Like it was a lot of just me trying to figure out where I want every color to be put. Then I did a white color layer above it to make sure the values are functioning, because the purple and the red were a bit too similar in value, so I didn't like that. So I went in that color layer and changed them, and then some like quick changes to make it a bit more special, I guess. So let me drop. Oh, let me see.
I did not guess at all that it was the Viper. Was it actually?
Yeah, it was the Viper. You got it
Oh
right.
my god.
I made a.
You're
I made
the
a
only one
small
who got it
background.
right, and honestly, I'm not
Here
surprised.
we go.
Oh, there he is.
I made a small
That is
background because I think that's
impressed.
fun.
That's really good.
I love his. I
Actually,
love his
in terms
little
of-
feetsies.
Yeah, I thought it was necessary. He needed to have little feetsies. I think, like in terms of actual designing, I really want to keep a spike-like motive. What the Viper has besides tube. So
I
a lot of things have spikes.
Okay, but can I tell you? I saw you drawing feet and was like, "Oh, that's cute." And now I'm looking at Sir Viper, and he actually does have little nubs.
Does he have?
He
Does he
has.
have
He
feet?
has little nubs.
Why does he have feetsies? He's a
He's a
snake.
snake. You only got,
Wait, send the.
and even the tail, you got it really close, like with the
Oh, I had a
coordinate
lot of
too.
issues with the tail. Like I kind of knew what the head was and that his body type, but then I kind of dropped off because I was like, he has like weird markings, but I could not for the life of me remember them. So I was like, all right, well this is my terrain now. Guess I'll just
Okay, but
make some scripties.
Look,
He
you got
does
it.
have feet.
You got it really close.
Oh, he does have feet,
Oh my
but
god.
oh, he doesn't have another side.
The only thing
I
that
guess I'll
are
ask, like-
remarkably different is the top of the head and the tail.
Yeah.
But for the rest, you got it really
Like,
close. Like
His
that's
markings are
impressive.
different. I generally could not remember he has feetsies. I'm going to be honest. I thought he did not have feet.
Me too. I thought like, who the hell? Like,
Why does the snake have feet? Why does he need to walk?
Steven Universe won't cry over him.
Like that's like alright. He has a really weird purple marking like on his chest. I think that's supposed to be the scar. But I was like, you gave me that description, and you was like, oh, he has scars. I was like, so Viper doesn't have any scars. Where are the scars? But I think that purple mark is supposed to be scars. So I just went wild with that one. I also gave him like the little eye marking because I thought that would be correct. But then I remembered that's Arbok and not Viper. But it looks cool, so I kept it. And this is my world now.
It's just like Viper is Daniel and yours is the cooler Daniel.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Does he have? He does have red eyes as well. All right, I got that as
and
well.
the red fangs.
I at first I made them yellow because I thought they were yellow, but then I don't know, that doesn't look right, so I made them red.
It's weird
but
because you even got their iris right because like his it's like red and then the pupil is yellow and you got that too. Like that's impressive.
Yeah.
Is that white? I think it's white, but
And he looks yellow.
I mean he has like a little dot eye instead of my stripy eye. But again, this is my world. I make the rules.
Well, I
just
think
think-
out of all of us, I think Aidan won.
Yeah, because ours aren't even close. They're not even the same species.
Mine isn't even.
But
a
they look
Pokemon.
really cool though. They look really cool. Like
I just got bamboozled with the fucking wings.
You did, and I did that like on
Like
purpose.
so
you guys got some muscles and wings, and we're like, oh damn, guess I'll go wild, go stupid. But is that like shade of grayish black? Is that blue or is that purple? I cannot tell.
It's
It's green. Oh.
That's another color. I didn't mention that color at all. Hey guys, is this purple or blue? It's green.
Me and the boys being colorblind. But anyways, it was clearly a great success.
Uh-huh.
Well,
was
at least
actually really
I had
fun.
fun. This was a lot of fun to do, and it was
Yeah.
really fun to
Yes,
see your
yes.
guys' creations too. Like
I think one of the most fun parts of the end products is just how different all of our work styles are.
oh yeah, definitely.
I think that's really cool. Like there's three really different styles.
But even though, like, with the little description that we got, we created something entirely new, you know?
Yeah.
I can make a reference with that, but I will not. I mean, I like both of your concepts. I mean, I guess I'm the one who would have quote unquote won because they're the closest to the actual Pokemon. But you
But
guys,
you
like,
cheated.
they're really cool. I really like the design process behind them. Like Nyah, your entire bull thing. That's really cool. I think that's really neat, especially when I saw the reference pop up out of nowhere. Also, his small kind of cubish
little
child.
baby son.
And I really like the smoke and like the helmet kind of thing. I also really like the wings. I just think they're very neat. They have holes, but they're cool, so you cannot judge him.
I was actually I wanted to do like that. It's sort of transparent, but I forgot. So like he sucks up the coldness of the wind to.
You know what?
I think it's neat.
But I
think that's really cool.
because I'm dummy.
Sometimes things don't have to be practical to be cool. They
That's
can be
true.
cool without reason.
I mean, I'm impractical without the cool factor, so you can also do that, I guess.
Time
Yes.
to wrap it up, boys.
Yeah.
Good.
All right,
job.
that was very. What's
was
a cool
fun.
plan I can say? It was fun. It really was.
Let's start a YouTube channel.
Yeah. Let's start a YouTube channel. Let's have some fun. This was cool.
It's
well,
time to
stream.
take over Drawfee.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
This is our
So-
terrain now.
We should upload this to YouTube.
And I will take all the credit because
Hey, fuck
that's a
you.
lie. I will not.
Follow Valkyah on Instagram.
Whoa,
Shut up.
okay.
All right,
I
let's.
don't know my Instagram,
Right.
but try to find
Bye-bye.
me. Bye.
Bye bye.
Like a